Hi everyone and welcome back after a very long break to the Out the Window podcast. As the astute among you can probably tell, this is a very different background. I have moved finally. It has been a while since I podcasted. I'm really not sure how long. Several months. I know that I have stuff from Unravel to show you, which was in February, so yeah, there would have been a podcast in between, except I moved into this flat and my laptop stopped working, which was fantastic. So there is an episode that's on that laptop, which I can't get to. Yeah, annoying, but oh well, things happen. Yes, as you can see, I'm in my flat. I've been here for about 2 months now. I'm not really sure where to position the camera, so I'm awkwardly sat like backwards on my sofa, facing the walkway where everyone walks. So if I stop awkwardly and make eye contact with someone, that's why. I've moved into my flat. It's lovely. You can see some of it behind me. I've got a sofa. This is my dining table. I don't have a stand yet, so the TV stand is there, and I realise I'm not very in the frame, but you have to forgive me for that. What I might do actually is move this cushion off my sofa so I can face you a bit better. Ah, that's better. I'm just squished up against it now. Right, so knitting stuff. I've probably got loads to show you, and I don't know what you haven't seen, so please forgive me if I'm showing you things you've seen or you have no idea about. Yeah. And I'm really sorry if the lighting goes in and out. It's not sunset, it's late evening. Yes. Oh, the other thing is, because I haven't got my computer, I will have to not edit this, so there'll be no beginning or end either. So please check the down bar, and hopefully this won't cut me off and I'll have to splice bits together, which happened when I tried to do this last night. So I think if we jump straight into knitted items, let's go with the first one in here. I say knitted, this is my crochet blanket, which I think I just started when I podcasted last, so it has grown a fair amount since then. This is it. Ta-da! It is double there, so it's as long as my arm span. I don't think I'm going to get that in. No. It has slowed down a fair amount now because I've run out of all my ends, but I still really love this. And I've got this neutral sofa, and I do have my which I have a needle in, my chevron blanket on the sofa here, this one, which is getting a lot of use and it's getting a bit holey because I didn't sew it together very well. So this one I think will be a good addition because it's so bright and colourful, and I think will add a bit of colour to the sofa in my room. So yeah, it's still going. I've got quite a few odds and ends which I need to sew in, use up, but I've used them elsewhere in here and I don't want to repeat them so close together, so this might have a little hiatus whilst I make some ends to use. Just using a 3.5mm hook. This is the Clover one. It's the soft touch one because the other one was hurting my hands, and this bag is getting too small for it, but I've got a few bits in there which need to be used up, pardon me. Yeah, I love that. I still get to use it at crochet night, but it's slowing down. Yeah, I don't know where you get so many minis from. I don't really have, I knit a lot of socks, but I don't have that many sock ends to use, so I don't really know where you guys get them from, apart from swaps and stuff, but I don't think I've got anything people want to swap for. So anyway, that's that living in that bag. The other scrappy one I've got is my mitered square blanket, which is in progress at the moment because I was knitting on it before I podcasted. So it's now a nice little square. This. Oh. And this is where I started, and these down here are much bigger and a bit sloppy, but these up here are much neater and I really like these. So what I'm doing is squaring it off each time. I think I've explained this. So it means when I get bored of it, I will just have a square and I can make it into a cushion or something. I've got my phone turned around the other way than I normally have it, and I'm looking in the wrong place for the camera, I've just realised. Yes, I am. I should be looking there. Sorry. Right, so yes. The last one I'm putting in at the moment is this Neon Peach Madeline Tosh, which you won't have seen in progress because the knit is finished because of the long gap. But yes, that's in its progress state. Still going on. It's much slower than it was, again, because it slowed down. I'll leave that one out to finish off. Still going along. I'm just doing, I don't know what formula I'm using. I do, I think it's 35 stitches, I just know from picking them up, and then I do a knit one, pass slip stitch, slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, and then I knit two together. I think if I was to redo it, I'd do that centre double decrease, which I've done on something recently, and I like the effect that gives, but you live, you learn. Then I've got some socks on the go, so I'm just keeping these in this little dust bag, which I had some sewing project in, embroidery project, because I was travelling and this was quite useful to just pop in my handbag. These socks are a opal yarn. They're just for me. It is the Strand Gut collection, and this colour is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, no, but it's the Driftwood colourway, which is why it's got sort of like beachy scene on, and it's this really nice pink and sand coloured and dark purple, and I'm just doing a basic toe-up sock with a faux heel flap, which I realise I really like. I did a Eye of Partridge heel on this one, and yeah, these are just for me. 32 stitch count, and I'm just doing a bit of doing a twisted rib on this sock, but when I was travelling, it was a work thing, I was in a meeting in Manchester, and I was knitting these on the train on the way home. I was tired and pulled them all off the needle, and they went back in the bag and haven't been knit on since. So now that I finished another 2 of my finished objects, I will pick these back up and finish them, because I really like these. I think the yarn's really nice. It's one of those nice like faux ferrules that opal do really well. Yeah, I really recommend this faux heel flap. You basically, it's a free pattern, you have to sign up to a mailing list. I'm not sure if I've spoken about it before. I did those, what I call Harry Potter socks. They're the I knit or dye ones. It's like a Gryffindor colourway basically, and I did that there. So you basically increase, do some short rows, and then do a fake heel flap, and then basically just carry on knitting. And I think they fit me better than the Bishop's Kiss It, which is the other one I quite like, because it's quick, and this is really quick as well. So you just increase, and then there's none of the awkward. The bit I just hate with a regular heel flap is that bloody gusset, like when you pick up and decrease the gussets, just annoys me, so I don't like doing it. Yep, so that's those pair of socks. I have another pair of socks on the go in this bag, and if you remember what I was keeping in this bag, you'll know what one of my finished objects is, which I'm very pleased by. These are a pair of socks from Rachel Coop's Coop Knits Volume 1 socks, yeah? And it's actually these ones on the front cover. They're called the Twiller socks. And I keep seeing these at shows. I saw them at Yarnporium and I saw them at Unravel and I've seen them somewhere else, and I just really like Rachel Coopy's patterns, and I did a workshop with her at Unravel a while back and just really fell in love with her and her socks and things. So I've cast these on. I really like these. I'm doing it out of, I'm not using her yarn, I'm using some Drops Fable, which was on offer. So it's very similar to her colours in this pattern. I would say the blue is a bit more navy in mine, and the grey is a bit lighter than in hers, from looking at her yarn as well. But these are only £1.50 each, which I've not done any Fair Isle socks and I wasn't sure if I'd like them because, and I'm still not convinced, because I normally have a 32 stitch sock, or 64 but 32 on either side. They do fit me, but I can't have very long ones because I've got chunky calves, so they're normally fine if I do shorter ones. I cut a bit out of this because I was worried they were going to get too tight, and because it's Fair Isle, the fabric draws it in even more. The fabric's drawn in even more even. So I think I'll do some aggressive blocking with these, and if they still don't fit me they'll get gifted to someone, but I really like them, so I hope they do fit. So I'm up to about here on the foot. I've done the heel, I've only done one of these. I need to hurry up and then do the toe. I think that'll go quite quickly once I'm there. Yeah, I really like the pattern. I think I like having this lighter grey. I think it stands out more. I don't remember the colours for these. If you go on either Love Knitting or Wool Warehouse, you'll be able to pick out the colours pretty easy. I think this is like the light grey or pearl grey or something it's called, and then mustard and navy or something. And I'm knitting these on my 2.25 Chowgoos, which are my fave, and the same on the other socks as well. I've got 2 pairs of these now, so just all socks all the time with those. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, I'm whizzing through these. I thought it would take longer. My final project is one that I cast on today in this new little bag which my mum bought for me. Basically, she saw this in the shop and she thought it just looked like writing, and it does just look like writing. Well, it is just writing. Excuse me drinking. I'm not used to this and I forgot how like dry it makes your mouth from talking basically for an hour. It's got all little like things on which are all like hipster sayings, so my mum got it for me because she thinks I'm hipster. So they say things like, I'm leaving my body to art when I die, I just learned this song on the ukulele, is this organic, hashtag live authentic, I really need to focus on my art right now, this is definitely going on my blog, they sound so much better on vinyl, kale juice has changed my life. Someone needs to invent a mustache friendly harmonica. Where's your shirt from? Is it local? Where did you get your beard oil? What's your Instagram handle? I'm thinking of opening an artisanal ice cream stand. Anyway, all sorts of hipstery things. I think the one that sold it to her says like hashtag live authentic, and I definitely use that on Instagram, and she knows that she looks at my Instagram occasionally. So thanks mum for calling me a hipster. So what is in here is something I just cast on today, and a bit of the end of a project that was in here. This is some yarn my brother got me for Christmas? Yeah, it must have been Christmas. Yeah, because it wouldn't be my birthday, it was too long ago. It's this beautiful Malabrigo Brioche, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce this one because I don't speak any Spanish. Actually I will, I think it's Hoyas, Hoyas. I think pretty sure the J is like a h, a Y sound. I don't know. It's Malabrigo, this colourway, 880, and it's this really lovely variegated green. It's looking a bit lighter on here on camera than it does in real life. It's a bit darker. He also got me a blue, which I'm going to maybe make a hat out of. And this is the Azul Profundo colourway, and this is just a really beautiful deep blue. So I saw that a shop in Cambridge, which is near where he lives, sells this yarn, and I said, oh, like just randomly once, if you ever fancy getting me a birthday present or whatever. Oh, how random. One of my tutors from uni has decided to follow me on Instagram. Not sure how I feel about that. Well, that's really thrown me off. Yes, so I said, if you ever want to get me a birthday present, go get me some of this yarn. And this was like ages and ages before like Christmas. I think it was like near my birthday, which is why I said it. And then for Christmas he gets me 2 of these lovely skeins, and they're so nice. My Brioche is lovely. So what I am doing with it, and this is all tangled up because I just shoved it in here when I went out today, is I'm making the, doesn't really look like anything at the moment, big herringbone cowl by Pearl Soho, and I've only just started it, so you can just sort of see here what it will look like, and it's going to be really nice. This yarn is so soft, and yes, I can't wait to do that. It's on these horrible cheapy plastic needles, but these are the biggest ones I've got. This is a size 11 millimeter, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, it's quite a simple stitch. It's free pattern, and I'd seen someone else had done it out of like a pinky red yarn from the Malabrigo Brioche, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. So should be a fairly quick knit, and then probably make a hat out of the blue one or something. So look at how pretty that is. It's just like a really nice quality. It's really shiny. I really like Malabrigo. I've knit quite a few things out of it. Well, I haven't knit a few things out of it now. I've got another one which I was looking at. Excuse me while I bend backwards off the sofa. I've got this one which I bought in Amsterdam. It's the Mahita colourway, which is more of a fingering weight, and this is a worsted or Aran. And this is the glitter colourway, and it's beautiful. And I've knit a hat out of this before in the Midnight, something like Midnight in Paris or something colourway, and it's so nice, and I wear it to death. So yeah, it's really pretty yarn. It's just really lovely. So that is on the needles, and it shouldn't take me too long to do that. I mean, I'll probably work on that a bit tonight while I'm watching TV or something. And yes, that's all my works in progress. I've got quite a few finished objects. Well, I was going to save some and go through them, but I think like just get it all out there. I've not spoken to you for ages or podcasted, so I kind of just want to show you everything that I've done. So I'll save the more exciting things till the end. I've done 2 pairs of socks. These ones I've got worn a lot, so they're a bit sloppy. These were the Mercury socks, which everyone was doing at one time, and I do not remember the name of the yarn. It's on my Ravelry page, so there's a link down below, but it was one my mum got me. It was from just like a cheapy shop, and it's an acrylic yarn, I'm pretty sure, but it looks nice. These are great boot socks, and they've got quite a lot of wear out of them, which is why they're a bit sloppy. So that's those. Really like the Mercury sock pattern. I'm going to use a non-patterned yarn, I think, and try it again because I think it would look lovely in like a pale colour. What I was thinking about is a girl I know from Crochet Group is getting married in September time, and I'm not sure what to get her. I was thinking about maybe knitting her something because I do know her partner but not as well, so I'll probably buy them like some gift vouchers or something, and then I was thinking about knitting her some socks, maybe some like cute white lacy ones or something, which I thought this pattern might be really nice out of, or like some baby pink or like nude coloured ones or something. So that's in my head. The other pair I've done are these Hermione's Everyday socks, and I don't know if you can tell, but these two socks, yeah, you can tell so badly, are different colours. So much so that I'm not saying the ends in this because they annoy me. They will, I'll get over it, they'll be fine. I bought this skein of yarn, which is Drops Fable, I think it's 542, I want to say, it's like in the forest or something. This I bought to make my friend Susie a baby jumper of her little boy, and I had enough to make a sock and a bit left over. So I was like, oh well, I'll make a sock and I'll buy another skein. I don't think the colourways, the dye lots could be that different. These are like two different yarns. Can you see the difference in this? So for example, let's look at these blues. So this blue on this sock is like a navy. This blue here is like, I don't know, like a grey. And I know they're different dye lots and this is what you get, but these are like different colours. Like I swear the pattern is even different. Like, can you see this bit here? For example, it goes like white and blue. Where even is that on this sock? There? Because that's not it. So they're fine, and they're just like some shorty socks for me to wear around the house, but it annoys me, which is why I've not worn them yet, and the end isn't even sewn in on this one. But that's what you get. These were toe-up socks, so it was sort of like a bastardised version of the Hermione's Everyday socks. Basically just took the 4-stitch repeat pattern and did a toe-up and fish lips kissy on, because these are quick. And yep, so that's 2 pairs of socks. I think these were the 3rd and 4th pairs this year, maybe? I know I can definitely think of one other one that I've done. Maybe 3rd and 4th, 2nd and 3rd pair this year. I'm still trying to do 12, but who knows? I need to get on that Christmas knitting. I do. Then something which I'm very, very excited by, and I'll try and show you that I've got my hair in a bun, is my beautiful variegated hat. Or what's it called? Variegation? Fragmentation. That's what variegation isn't a word, I don't think. No. Fragmentation hat by Kiyomi Bergen. This is from Pom Pom. Oh, I love this so much. This yarn is beautiful. It's the Madeline Tosh Unicorn Tails. I can't remember exactly which. I know this is Onyx, this black, and this is Antler. I don't know what these colours in between are called. One is Faded Denim, one is Cerulean, and I think one is Big Sur. If you go to my project page on Ravelry, they're all linked, and you can just click on them and go and have a look. Or you can just work it out, they're pretty easy to tell. Love this hat. It's going to get so much wear, and it's also topped with my beautiful, beautiful Toft Alpaca Pom-Pom. It's the softest thing in the world. It looks a bit sloppy here, but let me take my messy fucking mop of hair down. Look at this. This is what my hair looks like naturally, guys. Yeah. Anyway, let me put this on. I'm obsessed with this. It is so warm, it's so soft, it's so adorable. I love it so much. I'm going to get so much wear out of this in the winter. And I bloody love this pom-pom. I basically just feel like I'm going skiing or something. I love it. It's amazing. Let me try and put this hair back up in a way that does not look weird. What is all this now? This is the problem you have when you have big hair and you don't straighten it. So yes, this is all Madeline Tosh Unicorn Tails. I don't think I've seen the ending on this yet. No. Naughty Claire, that's because I was staying in the pom-pom. And I've not worn it yet because it's not been anywhere near cold enough. Yeah, the alpaca pom-pom is from Toft Alpaca, and I know it sad, but and I think, is it Little Bobbin? She talked about this on one of her podcasts. They are taken from baby alpacas that have sadly lost their lives due to natural causes, and it's a way of the company being able to make some money off them, because they won't be able to make it off their fur and stuff. So yes, it is a natural alpaca pom-pom, but I trust the company and think they're quite ethical, so I'm okay with that. And it's the softest thing in the world, it really is. So yeah, that's that. That's it all unravelled. If I was to do this again, I think I would do the decreases different, because I don't like how you can see these when it's washing out, but I don't like them. There you go, you can see this one here. I just don't like how they're quite visible, so I think this yarn shows it up quite a lot as well, so I would use a different one, but I love it so much. Really great, really glad it's finished, and we'll be getting a lot of wear out of that in the autumn and winter. This, oh my god, this, guys, is finished. Look at this. Da-da, 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 da-da. Right, so this end is a bit weird. I ran out of yarn, so it's kind of got two tails, this. What it's supposed to do is basically go across between these 2 points. I ran out of yarn. I knew I would, but this fabric is beautiful anyway. I don't care. I wanted to get it done. I've had this yarn sat around for ages, and I actually have worn this quite a bit already. This is, what do I like this for? Is for this as well. Try and put this on. This is how I've been wearing it, like wrapped around like this. It's really nice. You can't really see me, but I don't want to like move the camera because it's balanced precariously. Yeah, I've worn this quite a lot already to work. I wear a lot of black outfits, and this I think really, I think I'm not like a massive girly girl. I think my style is quite, not masculine, I would say, so it's not very feminine. The sun is setting now, and it's casting the most beautiful light in here, but it's probably really washing me out on camera. So yeah, I feel like this sort of feminizes up an outfit a bit, almost. It makes it a little bit less harsh. I wear a lot of black and sort of greys and, yeah, not very feminine colours. So I think this is great. The yarn is Fibre States Vivacious Lace in the silver colourway. Well, it was an unnamed colourway, and I've guessed it's silver based on her other colours. The pattern is the Alinda wrap by Amber O'Brien, and really like the wrap. The pattern, it's really well written. It's got really fantastic cross-off chart for each row, which is really great because you do a lot of repeats, and it's better that I write it out every time anyways, because I lose my place otherwise. And yeah, I really appreciate that, so that's a great touch. And she's got some other beautiful patterns. This blocked really quickly as well because it's that lacy fabric. Really easy to block. And yeah, okay, I fucked up the end a bit, but like I said, this yarn was just sitting around not being used, and it's beautiful, and it's too nice to... I've had this yarn for like 5 years, and I've not done anything with it. And I've told myself that if my yarn stash doesn't fit inside one box, I can't buy any more. So I'm on a mission to de-stash. Not de-stash, stash down. I love the variegation you get in this fabric as well. I don't know if you can see, it's sort of very subtle, but it's got some really nice like streaks in. And I'm working through my stash. I think I've got a few things planned, which I'm going to talk about in a bit if I've got time. It's going to be an epically long podcast. And yeah, it's going to get there. I'm going to do it. Because I'm going to Amsterdam in a few weeks for my birthday. In 3 weeks? No, it's less than that. It's like 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. How exciting. And I want to go to Stephen and Penelope and buy all the yarn. So yeah. The other one is one that actually has taken me so... Well, it hasn't taken me any long time at all. It's been so quick to knit. I cast this on the 30th of April. Today is the... I don't even know what it is. 14th of March? Of May? So it basically it's taken me like 2 weeks to do. This is my first ever bit of brioche. Oh my god guys, I'm so happy by this. Look at this. I hope you can see this. This beautiful specimen is the All About That Brioche wrap by Lisa Haynes. Yeah, I'd say the pictures, but I printed it out in black and white. And mine is basically identical to the version on her page, project page, on the pattern page even. She used this neon peach, and I think she used a Madeleine Tosh grey. Mine was a Fibre Spates grey. Freaking love brioche, guys. It is so nice. This fabric it gives is amazing. Please don't look at my bad knitting. But oh my god, it's washing it out so much on here. This is like, there, that is a more accurate representation of the colour. It's amazing. This is Madeleine Tosh Neon Peach, and I think this is why I drew. So I bought this yarn when I went to Amsterdam like 2 years ago from Stephen and Penelope, and I didn't know what to knit with it. It wasn't really a colour that I would generally wear, and so I bought it, and it's been sitting in my stash for ages, and didn't really know what to do with it. And then I got to the point where I was like, right, I'm going to knit a shawl out of it because I wear a lot of black. I do really like this colour, even though it's a bit pinky, bordering on pink for me. I do really love this colour, and I want to wear it. I wear a lot of black, again, like I said, and I think I can get away with this because I wear so much black and grey and neutrals, so I think, ta-da. And then she had done the project one, the pattern page one, sorry, out of this neon pink and a grey, and I was like, it's perfect, I'm gonna do it. And I told myself I couldn't cast it on until I finished this, because otherwise this would never get done. So I finished that and basically cast this on straight away, and like 12 days later, here it is. I'm really like on a knitting roll at the moment. Let me put it on so you can see it on. Bloody love it. Again, I'm going to try and set up so you can see it. But this brioche fabric is so soft and so squishy, and I just love it. I think the ends need blocking to sort of stop them from curling a bit. This one's gone a bit curly. But apart from that, I love it. It's so soft, it's so squishy. Yeah, it's bright, but like, I love it so much. And it's such a quick knit, and I think I'm going to knit another one, because I love this brioche section. And brioche is so easy, guys. I don't know why I was so scared of it for so long. I love that you get this two-tone. So this is like the reverse. I'm tempted to knit one, so I'm going to show you some yarn that so I'll sort of move into acquisition. This one I think I've shown you before. This is the I Knit or Die Ziggy Stardust colourway from I Knit London. It's a really cool like stellina base. I don't know if you'll see any of it. It's a very subtle stellina. So subtle you probably can't see it on camera. No, so it's like a white creamy colour with blue and red and yellow. And then when I was at Unravel, because I know I've shown you this, but you haven't seen it. I might one day be able to get that podcast off, but who knows. Is the Triskelion yarn in the Eland sock, and this is the Boutes, which is like the star, which I can never say, that colourway. And I was looking through my stash and thinking, ooh, wouldn't these two make the most beautiful shawl? Look at them. I feel like these two would make the most beautiful. It's really washing out because the light in here is rubbish, but I think they would make it amazing. So it's either another one of these, the entirely brioche one that Mina from the Knitting Expat did. I think it's called, like, I wouldn't say Moliere, but it's not. It's like Molu or something, which means squishy in French, I think. that, because I really like brioche, or just go rogue and do something like the Pure Joy shawl out of like a variegated and a solid. This Triskelion Elon sock is beautiful. It's what I knit my Carpino sweater out of, and I love it to pieces. And this is the same as I knit these Harry Potter socks out of, and this is really nice. I bought this with the intention of making socks, but I don't think I should have white anything, particularly on my feet, because I'm just filthy. So anyway, I love this. This is such a quick knit. It's so easy to do. It's really easy to memorise. You just start at one corner and go bigger. It's a paid for pattern, so I'm not going to give it away. But the pattern is so well written. I was really worried about doing brioche for the first time for some reason. I think because like people seem to make it sound scary and difficult, but it is the easiest thing. It's so easy. Why was I worried about it? It's just like a knit with the yarn over. And like knit, I don't know, it's really easy. The pattern is great for a beginner in that it writes it out exactly what you have to do and where you move the yarn. And I looked at a couple of videos as well, but really the pattern does it for you. You just have to like do what it says, if that makes sense. And don't think, what did she mean by that? Or what did they mean by that? You just have to follow it and it makes sense. And that's the problem I always have with knitting stuff. I think, well, that can't be right. That doesn't make sense. And I did the swatch beforehand, which for a shawl I would never normally do, but it was a brioche swatch and I wanted to do that. So that is that lovely, lovely beast. I don't know how much wear that'll get until it gets a bit cooler because it's quite warm. But I cannot bloody wait. So exciting. So now I've shown you this. This is one of the lovely skeins of yarn I got from Unravel. There are a few other bits and pieces I got, which I will run through quite quickly because I know I've waffled on for like half an hour. So I bought this lovely one. The Elon sock is beautiful. You get 110 grams. It's a blue face Leicester and it's really squidgy for a blue face Leicester. Super wash, love it. This is, like I said, I really should know how to say this considering I really like astronomy. Emma would kill me for that. Astronomy and stars and things like that. But I can't say it. Boots. It's a star, anyway. Look it up. These next two were very, very, very naughty purchases. I was basically just very naughty at Unravel in general. I haven't even used any of it and it's like 3 months later. Slap on the wrist. This is the Hedgehog Fibres yarn in Truffle. And this colour completely got to me. Look how beautiful this is. This is like all the colours that I'm into in one skein. Well, not all, but a lot of them. And it's beautiful. And I got this from the Yarn Story booth. And what she does, I've seen it quite a few times when I've seen her at shows. She has like a hanging rail and she like lays the whole skein out. And so you have like a wall of colourful skeins. And this was one of the ones that was spread out. And it just looked beautiful. And I was like, I've got to have it. So I was rifling through all the skeins and I think it was one of the last ones. So it's gorgeous. It's like a purpley, browny, pinky bits. And I have no idea what this is going to be. I kind of, in my head, I'm thinking of doing a Find Your Fade. I really, really want to do it. And this might be one of the main components. The other thing I got from basically I just spent like, I think I spent like 55 quid in one go at the Yarn Story booth. But you know, it's an investment, is what I see it as. And this was something I'd been dying to try. It's the beautiful Le Bien-Aimé yarn. Le Bien-Aimé. Her logo is adorable with this little sheep. I love it. This is the Driftwood Graffiti colourway. Oh, this is literally heaven on a plate. It's a merino singles, so this is like a super wash. 90% super wash merino, 100% 10% nylon. Which is nice, but it's, I think it was okay from Bakery Bears was talking about Hedgehog Fibres, and it has got a weird texture to it. It almost feels like cotton, but I think that's something to do with the superwash. So it's not oh lovely. It's not as feels more synthetic than a yarn you might be used to. This on the other hand is gorgeous. It is so soft, so squishy, such a beautiful colour. It's like a stony grey, like a warm a warm grey with like these flecks of rust almost through it, and I'm just in love with it. It's called Driftwood Graffiti, 100% merino, and it's a single ply yarn, and this was a very expensive purchase. I think this was like 25 quid, if not more, and I just wanted to try it. I think I could probably get similar in the UK, but I love the Vietnamese Instagram. I love their always following them, liking everything they do, and I just really wanted to try some. And when I went to the store in Bath, I don't think she'd had any. I think she told me she was getting in a shipment for Unravel, so hence that. One more naughty, a couple of new things. Just stick with me, guys. Like, you're just getting like a show of my entire stash basically in existence now. That's not true at all. There's a few things down on the floor here because I've been playing about what to knit next. That's beside the point. I first saw the beautiful Ling when I went to Unravel like 2 or 3 years ago, whenever she showed there. Her yarn is called Whimsy. She's quite a small producer. There's her website. I've seen her at, I think she's London based. I follow her on Instagram. She's got the most adorable little children who do like all manner of extracurricular activities, and I've bought from her quite a few times. She sent me some extra yarn when I ran out because I was trying to for my mum and didn't measure my yarn amount properly because I'm naughty and a shit knitter. Anyway, so I've got a beautiful skein of chocolate brown from her, which is going to be a cowl or something. This I saw this basically. Look how gorgeous this is. This is the burnt ochre colourway, and it's on her Sakuzi O colour base even. Are you going to focus? There you go, sort of. It's crazy. Her base is nothing, like nothing I've ever felt. I don't know where she gets it. It's like it's a superwash merino, which I have used a lot of because it's one of my favourite bases. I like being able to wash it. I like the convenience of a superwash, but the luxury of a merino. It's so squishy, it's so soft and so bouncy. I've never felt that in another yarn, in a superwash merino. So I don't know where you get it, Ling, but I love it. It's adorable. You get 115 grams, and she does the most amazing colourways. I've got a brown which is here, which I got at Yarnporium, which I just love, and this is going to be a cowl, I think. This is Java, and again it's the same beautiful base. And I knit my mum that lovely blue shawl out of her yarn as well. I'm never disappointed by Whimsy yarn, so highly recommend. Yeah, it seems to be at like fairly local shows like London or south of England. Yeah, I would say check out her Instagram if you want to know where she's selling, but yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. This colour is everything, and you can see where I was going with these, can't you? So yeah, I was really thinking about a Find Your Fade. This is a bit of an anomaly, but with these two, look at that. So yeah, some very naughty purchases. Last couple of things. I also got from Unravel is a sock ruler, which is from a company called Fleece Loved Products, and was £12, which is really useful because I've started knitting quite a lot of socks for other people, and it gives you a little guide on how to use it and what their sizes are, so no more guesswork, which is great. I know what size both my friends are now, so it's pretty useful. But when I want to make them, and it's a wood one. I didn't like some of the plastic ones because they felt a bit cheap. This one's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money for what it is. But yeah, I really like it, so I would recommend that. It's Fleece Loved Products, and I think it was from the Rosie's Moment stand. last couple of bits. When I bought that pink yarn and the sock yarn for the opal and the yarn for the Twiller socks, I sort of splurged and bought a few other bits on Love Knitting or Wool Warehouse. I forget which one it is. I want to say Wool Warehouse, but could be completely wrong. I bought this opal yarn. This is one of their fresh and juicy ones. It's like blueberry smoothie or something. I think I'm going to get my mum some socks, knit my mum some socks out of this, because even though she said she doesn't wear them, I think she just doesn't like the ones like really thick socks, and this is a really nice yarn to wear on your feet. I also got 2 skeins of this purple Drops Fable when it was on offer, and I'm going to knit the socks out of here. So the Rachel Keepy ones. These, the Maud socks. And I've got some grey from the Twiller socks left over, which will be the twos. So that's those. And that is everything except for one last tiny little thing, which I bought in Tiger and I loved it. It's a little ribbon that says, "I almost died making this for you." Which I really loved, and it was like £1, so I'm going to say this into things I make for people. And that is everything. Oh my god, I can't believe I tried to go really quickly because I wanted to get it all done with and tell you guys about everything. But yes, so I'll probably whiz through everything is what I'm saying. And then the light's probably gone all weird. Yes, so I'm into my flat. Didn't have to do much to it, which is great. I still need a bit of furniture, like I said. I need a TV stand. I need another chair. Got a painting up, got my fairy lights up, got my Swiss cheese plant, you know, priorities. What did I have to do? So, kitchen just needed a clean. Kitchen's through there, which is why I'm looking. Bedroom just needed a hoover and a bit of a carpet clean. Bathroom just needed a bit of a clean. This room needed the most doing to it, which really wasn't that much. It needed all these skirting boards painting. He had a lot of furniture in here, the guy that lived here before, and it was mostly all up against the walls. And when he took it away, the skirting boards and the walls were just really dirty and old and needed a clean. So he cleaned up, painted all the skirting boards, painted the doors, the walls. He had these weird lights, like these weird cheap plastic chandeliers, each to their own in taste. I've got these nice copper ones from IKEA, which I really like. He also had this weird bookcase thing here, which looked really cool, but was not very practical. This built-in cupboard here, you can see, was just like a wood, like a cheap pine, and so I've painted it grey with some chalk paint. I want another, I've got the same alcove here, like where the fireplace would have been, and I want some bookshelves built in there as well. I'm also going to get a TV stand for along here and put my TV on it. But most things are getting there. Bedroom is pretty much done. I need like I've got a chest of drawers, but I need a new one which matches. I finally got a bathroom cabinet last weekend or the weekend before. Kitchen's all good. It's just weird things that I realised that I don't need because I lived away from uni. I kind of thought I had everything. Like I put everything, like my pots and pans and crap like that, in a box and just left it in my parents' garage when I lived at home. And then when I moved in here, I just thought, oh, that's everything I need in that box. And I got it out like a week before I moved in here and realised I didn't have half the stuff that I needed. So I'm slowly getting there now. I keep going, oh shit, I need like a potato masher. Don't have one of those. Stuff like that. But most of it's there. It's getting there. I still don't have TV or internet, which is kind of annoying. I work for a company that provides it, so a telecoms company, and I can get a massive discount if I go with that company. However, my building, this is really boring, my building is not cabled, so my building is like an old converted house. There's another old converted house to the left of me, and that house is all cabled. We think this house could get it, but they need to come and route a cable through, and they're just taking forever to do that. So maybe one day I'll get TV and internet and be able to upload better videos when I get my laptop sorted. just money. So yeah, most things are going alright. Like my commute is a bit longer into work. I had a bit of a problem with the boiler when I moved in, but generally everything's been pretty good. I love where I live now. It's really great. My social life has improved tenfold. I can actually go out and get back home and not worry about like a taxi or a train or whatever. Like, yeah, it's just nice to have my freedom back again. Like, I love living with my parents, don't get me wrong, they're some of the most amazing people, and I think moving out has just made me realise how amazing they are even more. Yeah, it's fantastic though. It's really what I wanted. It's perfect location. I can get into London in even quicker than I could before. Before it would take me like a 35-minute train, but then I'd have to drive to the station, park, which was like £8, get the train, whatever. Here I live like a 2-minute walk from the station, and I can get into London from there in like half an hour. So it's just really perfect for me. Yeah, a lot of my friends from work live in Reading, which is really nice. So yeah, it's all really good, and I'm really happy I'm here. Happy I moved. Not really missing home that much, which is weird because I thought I would. Yeah, it's really nice. It's, yeah, just really me. As you can see, I started decorating it, probably, if you know me, very much like my style. I started to put some prints up. I've got some more on these walls which you can't see. This is a painting a friend at uni did. This print here is someone, I used to work in a print studio for a bit, and she is a dry point. I've got a painting, a print that I made here on the wall, and a tapestry of my mum's here. In the bedroom I've got some more prints of mine and pictures and things. So I'm definitely making it my own. My style's a bit weird, a bit quirky. You can't see Doug the dog, as he's well known. Before I sign off, I'll show you, because he's adorable. He is my doorstop. He's a little ceramic dog, sausage dog. Yes. So it's getting there. It feels like a home. I feel like I've always lived here, which is weird. I went back home this evening, I was in my hometown, and see some friends, and I popped in to see my parents, and my room is completely changed already, and it's weird. Like, I don't feel any attachment to the house, which I thought I would, because I'm kind of like a materialistic person. So it's weird. I thought I would miss the house, but I really just miss my mum and dad, which is all par for the course. But yeah, it's all good. And I think with that, I'm coming up to an hour, so I'm gonna sign off. I will try and get this uploaded onto YouTube. Again, it won't have the beginning and the end, and I'll try and sort out the description box, but I have to do it on my phone, so it might be a bit clunky. And yeah, please come and check me out on Instagram. I'm not going to list any other social media, because basically Instagram is all I use these days. I'm Claire M. Gallagher on there, and I use it quite a lot. You keep up to date with my travels and my knitting and all sorts on there. And I love finding new people on there, so please, please, please follow me and leave a comment and let me know where you found me. That'd be great. Right, it will not be as long before the next one, I absolutely promise you that. And yes, have a lovely evening, weekend, morning, breakfast, whatever time it is where you are watching this, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Thank you and goodbye. Oh, I'm going to show you Doug now before I sign off. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you can't see him, he's too dark. He's a little ceramic dog, which is my doorstop. Bye.